Welcome back, everyone. It was 4 games, 3 schools with 2019 state championships, 2 incredible buzzer beaters, and 1 amazing day of championship Saturday at the 2A and 1A state basketball finals. We begin with the 2A boys championship, Wyoming Indian and Pine Bluffs. Both of these teams have won 3 of the last 5 championships, and we go straight to double overtime of this one. Lane Hill getting it to Derek Nipwater. The junior with the shot fake gets the floater to go for 2. The Chiefs have a 3-point lead with a minute and a half to go. Nipwater showing pain there, but he's fighting through it. But the Pine Bluffs fighting to get back. Tucker Norman with the drive and gets it to go. The lead is cut back to 1 with just 30 seconds to go. Lane Hill will be at the line with another 3 seconds. Gets this one. It's Chiefs by 2. So Pine Bluffs has a chance at the buzzer. Half-court pass. Michael Shane with the dribble. The running shot, too much on it. And Wyoming Indian hangs on. They win 69-67 in double overtime. It's the 11th title in school history, the most by any program in 2A in the state of Wyoming. Their first since 2014. And the Chiefs are back on top.
I mean, it was really tough. We went into 2 overtime. You know, we're dead tired now, and that's what our coach said. Leave it all on the court. We should be dead tired by the end of this game. Towards the beginning of the season, you know, I had my doubts, but as we came together as a team throughout the year, I knew we could be here and win it.
This was our focus. This was our goal. Every team has that goal of winning a state championship, and man, we fought tooth and nail for it. And big Pine Bluffs, they made us earn it, and I got a lot of respect for them for it.
Moving to the 2A girls title game, and if you're thinking that last highlight couldn't be topped, it only gets better as the show goes on. We go southeast. Last won a state title in 1997 as a 1A school, Wyoming Indian. Looking for another title, their last one was in 2004. Wyoming Indian on offense, Andrew Estorga swinging to Alexandria Trosper. She has range with the space, taking advantage. Wyoming Indian 4 from 8 from the 3 in the first half. But then southeast with the ball, Kylie Carson getting it to Haley Anderson. She steps through the defenders, finds an open space at the free throw line, sinks the mid-range jumper. Southeast later with the ball, Morgan Eckwall would miss it there, but the shot with Allie Schmidt to clean it up on the board. 2 of her 13 first half points lead Cyclones. But Wyoming Indian at the 1.4 seconds, a buzzer beater. Alexandra Trosper wins it for Wyoming Indian. It's their 3rd ever state title in basketball. An unbelievable finish. Southeast came back from down double digits to tie it, but it's the Lady Chiefs celebrating. Here's head coach and the girl who hit the game winner after the championship celebration.
It's either going to go to Alex and Alex shooting it, or Sienna roll into the basket, and we had to get that screen set good. And I knew right there. So as she released, because I've seen her take shots all the time, and I knew that was going in.
I don't know. I really wanted to win it, and I had confidence in my team, and I got in foul trouble early in the game, and I just had to work really hard, and I believed in my team, and we just pulled together and did what we had to do.
So if you thought the 2A games were great, just wait until you see this. Lightning couldn't strike twice at the event center, right? Well, let's get to the 1A boys state title, where, remember, last season we had a buzzer-beating finish there. Casey just edging out Burlington, but this time it was Encampment and Farson Eden. Encampment hadn't won a state title in 11 years. Farson Eden hadn't won in 21 years. If you like this last highlight, enjoy. We go straight to overtime. Farson Eden with the ball. Colby Jones looks, can't find anyone, drives it to the basket, gets the lay-in tied at 52. And then Lane Mitchelson, man who won the Pronghorns a state title in fall with football, a kiss off the glass and gets it to go. Farson Eden leads, but Encampment possession. Look at the cut here on Reed Schroeder. Just 35 seconds to go. Tigers tying it up. Timeout Farson Eden. But you say Lightning can't strike twice. Here it is. Hagen Jones getting a starting role in his last season, and he wins it for the Pronghorns at the buzzer. A second buzzer beater of the night. Pronghorns going crazy. Tears streaming down everyone's face. Teammates giving him love. Farson Eden is your new 1A boys state champion. Here's Jones on his dream of hitting the game-winning shot.
It's just a dream come true. I've dreamed about this day forever. I've had dreams about me making the last shot. Honestly, it shouldn't have been me. It should have been one of our littler players that came up and stepped up and played our house for our seniors.
It's great for him. He's a kid that has really worked hard to make himself a better player. Was a role player last year for us, but worked himself into really a solid player this year. I'm really happy for him.
So that got us to the 1A Girls Championship, a couple of 1 seeds in Cookeville and Arvada Clermont. It was Panthers versus Panthers. Arvada Clermont looking for their 2nd title. Cookeville playing for their 9th. It's not nearly as close as the other games, but still some good basketballs. Camille Nate is there to clean up the glass on this miss. Nice put back for 2. And then Nate again this time. She'll be leading the fast break, pushing it up the floor, gets the shot and the key to go. She'd have a double-double in this game, 24 points, 10 rebounds. Arvada still fighting to stay in this, though. McKinney Askey gets the pass to a wide-open Taz Smith at the baseline for a mid-range jumper, getting it to go. But Cookeville, they were just too much for Arvada. There's Janae Tykert, one of the 4 Tykerts on the team. She finished with 6. Emmy Barnes in double digits at 10 as well. Production from everywhere on the court, and Cookeville cruises to a 1A state title. They get the win 64-40. It's their 9th championship for Cookeville, the most by any school in the state at 1A. Here's Camille Nate and her head coach on their championship performance.
We just came out with a bang, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. It's a big win since last year we were in the state title game and we lost, so it means a lot.
Yeah, that's the way she is all year for us. That's why she's our MVP. She's just a strong, powerful girl. And she gets that from her grandpa, my assistant coach. She's coached very well, and she's strong. And she's missed a lot of bunnies in these other games, which is very unnatural for her. That's the way she normally plays, and that's why she's our conference MVP.
And so, I mean, we saw those 4 championship games, a lot of great storylines. You saw Coach Tykert there, a grandfather coaching 4 granddaughters. I mean, it's a family affair with Cookeville.
It's got to be every grandfather's dream.
Exactly, and getting to see those girls win a state title. And you talk about the buzzer beaters as well. You know, as a person who covers sports, this is one of the more rewarding moments for me, to be able to see the joy on those kids' face. It's what they build up to, and I get emotional sometimes. I'm cutting those highlights, and that's what I do, and seeing those kids just happy in that moment and happy for each other is a phenomenal thing to experience, and I'm so glad I got to cover those moments.
For sure, and just to give people a peek behind the curtain a little bit, Phil's been doing a lot of shouting, watching stuff on his phone. It's been very loud here over the past couple of days. You sold it as being one of the best weekends ever, and it delivered.
And it can only possibly get better from here. We have 3A and 4A coming up next week, and I'll have the brackets at 10 o'clock. We'll have that reveal coming up, so stay tuned.
Thanks. We'll be right back.